Our obedience to the voice of God is our sure security. When a man refuses to obey the voice of God, his life becomes vulnerable. This was a young prophet that came to Bethel. The days of King Jeroboam. Jeroboam derailed from the path of God by building strange altars. And God sent a young prophet to Bethel. When the young man entered Bethel, he saw Jeroboam by the altar. And he rebuked the king. As he rebuked the king declared, "Lay hold of him." And the hand of the king could no longer come down. The hand of the king remained there. Because this man, he is young, but he carries an ancient spirit. The king thought he's just a little boy that he can intimidate. His hand began to wither, and Jeroboam began to cry. And the young prophet spoke a word again, and the hand of the king was restored. But God said to this man, "Don't eat bread in this land." As powerful as the prophet is, if you violate the voice of God, your life becomes vulnerable. In fact, the same God that should protect you is the same God that will be against you. So when an old prophet in the territory heard about the happening, he said, "What? A young prophet came to my territory and performed wonders." May God deliver us from old prophet of our days. And the old prophet ran after this young, vibrant man. And he saw him sitting down, resting. And the old prophet said to him, "Are you the one that came to Bethel?" He said, "Yes, sir." And the old prophet said, "An angel of the Lord appeared to me and said, 'Come home and eat bread.'" Remember, Jeroboam told the young prophet, "Come to my palace, I will give you goods." The young prophet said to him, "If you give me half of your kingdom, I will not collect." But because this man is an old prophet, this man have an edge over the young prophet, and the young prophet discarded the voice of God. Listen, the voice of God is superior to any man that surrounds you. The voice of God is superior to the voice of your discipler. The voice of God is superior to the voice of your mentor. Because when you violate the voice of God, you have violated the principle for your safety. When the young prophet returned back home and ate bread, they were still eating on the table. The bread was still in his mouth. Then the word of the Lord came to the old prophet. "Tell this young man, he won't go home again. He will die on the road." On his way, a lion tore him into pieces, and the lion stood by him until the old prophet came to carry his carcass to bury in his graveyard. As powerful as the young prophet is, the time he violated the voice of God, he became vulnerable. Our safety is in the voice of God. When you begin to run outside the counsel of God, your life becomes vulnerable, because even God cannot protect you.